Hello and welcome to Steve's Backyard Bonsai. Today I'm going to be working on this American Hornbeam. This tree grew from seeds I collected right at Queens Plaza, which was a stop for a stint while I was working. And there was some beautiful American Hornbeam growing there, and I just collected the seeds. This is the one that I dedicated to Tony of Tony's Bonsai, because it's the first one I tried to put a bend in. I don't see, well, there's a little bit of wire scarring here, but this was an early experiment, and it's way over potted. I'm totally aware of that, and I'm going to be repotting it probably in the fall into a smaller pot. This Triagami pot, this is their fancy series that's not out yet, but I think this tree would look great in this pot, and I think it would fit. I didn't have to struggle to put it in this pot. It was the only one I had available. Obviously this root will come out when I do repot it. I'll take a very good close look around and see what needs to be done with the roots to fit it in that pot. And I won't do it at a time when it's actively growing like this. So what I want to do today is prune it for structure. I think this tree could have a nice future. I got to start getting the secondary ramification underway, and I think there's ample opportunity to do that. The tree is growing with some vigor. All right, let's get going. I'm going to speak loudly because the chainsaws are still going, and they've got the big shredding machine out there to take the large branches. So what I want to do with this tree is make this the apex right here. Forget about this branch here and this branch. Is that the one I wanted to do? Yeah. If I take this branch down to here, there's a sprout coming out here that maybe I can direct a branch to grow here and fill in the spot. So this side I'm going to cut off, leave a little for dieback. And this side I'm going to cut to here. And hopefully this develops. Now, here's my apex. I do like the way this is stepped, and I wouldn't want to lose that, but I don't have any foliage lower than this point, and the node is there. So maybe if I cut it to here, I can stimulate that node to produce a bud and have it back bud. I'm just going to let the apex grow. It's a little dry, which is good right now, and I'll water it thoroughly when I'm done. Okay, so this branch, I would like to encourage this growth in this direction to fill this spot. I've got two parallel branches here. Which one do I like better? This one's curving back around. I'm going to shorten it because there's a bud right here, but I'm going to let this one develop. If this one ends up looking better, I'll keep that one. Here's a pruning stub, and since this is my apex, I don't want to be higher than this point on this branch. So I'm going to cut it there. Here's another pruning stub. There's a large pruning stub up here. And here. And here. But we're on that branch, and there's some lovely buds down here, so I'm going to cut it right to there. That should stimulate those buds to grow. It's a little droopy. I'll just take the pruning stub away. And let that grow. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay, this will be the widest point on the tree. I have a nice split here, and also one down lower. So I think I'm going to go to the one down lower. And I should get 2 branches right there. At least I hope so. Another pruning stub. Another pruning stub. A couple here. This branch crosses back over the tree, so I'm going to take that off. And this is lignified there. I'm going to take the growing tip off of this. So these two can these two can complement one another. I've got a bifurcation here, a split, and another split here. So I do have 2 branches there. I'm going to take this back to there. I got to bring this branch in check, and I think I can do that right here. Yeah. This branch, I do have 2 little branches starting there. Pruning stub, another one here. I may take the top of this branch off and just develop this one, but not yet. I'm going to cut this one back to here. There's another bud there. I'll go further back here. I can, and I will. And I can go further back here. The apex tip is going straight up. I kind of like that. And I have a piece on the other side that's kind of a branch. So I'm going to take this lower part off. I can't go any further back with this, but I can with this one. And that'll help me on the other side of the tree over here. So I was reluctant to cut that tip off, but now I think it's warranted. Pruning stub here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. I'm going to leave that one. All right, I think that's it for this tree. I'm going to put it outside and water it, and That's my little American Hornbeam grown from seed and bent like Tony would have wanted me to do it. This little bud on the inside of the curve, I don't always agree that that's a bad thing, but I'll go for that this time. Yeah, I like it. Thanks for keeping me company in my backyard.